Hi, I'm Lyle from Gulfstream Boat Sales. This is a Humber 8-meter sports rib powered by a Suzuki 225 horsepower 4-stroke outboard. This is a 2014 boat and engine package, but it was extensively refitted and upgraded in 2018. So this boat is 8 meters long, or just over 26 foot, with a beam of 2.6 meters, or around about 8 foot 6 inches. Finished with like a light blue color in the tubes, bright white gel coat, and then a nice deep or dark red upholstery. And then we've got beautiful grey flexi teak, synthetic teak decking as well. Finished off nicely with the stainless steel radar arch A-frame at the transom, and you got your black Suzuki 225 horsepower 4-stroke outboard. Deep V hull, Humber build quality, so it's going to handle offshore really well, and it's rated to carry up to 14 passengers plus gear. Hull bottom has never been anti-fouled, so it's got the original gel coat finish. The trailer was bought brand new for it in 2018 whenever all that extensive refit and upgrade work was done, and it's actually never been in the water. The boat has always been lifted in and out of the water, so the trailer is like brand new. If you did want to launch and recover this boat off a beach, you can easily do that with that roller coaster trailer. So the tubes are in excellent shape. You get this heavy duty fendering around the outside of it. They're light blue on top, black on the bottom, nice big chunky tubes on it. You got your Humber badge in here, you got your integrated grab handles, you got your little safety line along the exterior, and just everywhere where it's joined to the hull is all in perfect condition. The boat has not lost any air while it's been with us. Tubes are holding air really well. And as I said, yeah, they're in perfect condition down both the port and this starboard side. That fendering carries all the way around the back end of the tubes, and again those joins on this starboard side, all the where it's bonded to the hull, all looks to be in really perfect condition. The engine is a Suzuki 225 horsepower, rigged whenever the hull was new, 2014, so new at the same time as the hull. Has only run for 370 hours in total. Propeller is in good shape as well. It's a 3-blade stainless Suzuki, 15-inch diameter by 21-inch pitch. We have little fold-out boarding steps. This one's behind this strap, but they fold down so you can climb into the boat. They're on both sides, port and starboard sides, these little fold-out steps. Okay, so checking out the layout then, we've got a huge Helm console that gives great protection to the helmsman and navigator. There's a forward-facing seat in front of that console. There's another double seat up on the bow, just behind the little anchor locker there. And then a lot of open deck space behind the two helm seats. They're suspension seats, and you get a full width bench then across the stern. So real comfortable layout, totally flat deck, all laid in this grey synthetic teak decking. It's like flexi teak. Actually, the owner told me whenever he bought it, it was sort of kitted out with just jockey seats. It didn't have the rear bench, I don't think. Had the suspension seats installed in 2018. He redid all the upholstery in 2018. And at the same time, there was a bunch of other stuff done, including the installation of this Garmin electronics, so the VHF radio, the 9.5-inch chart plotter fish finder. There was hydraulic steering, I think, uprated at that time as well. The decking was all done at that stage, so it was just really gone through and left it exactly the way that the current owner wanted it. This A-frame is a seriously impressive bit of kit. It has the anchor light in the center, just in front of the ski towing point. You get your VHF antenna in there as well. It also provides mounting points for the navigation lights. All the wiring is in through the A-frame. This also serves as the mount for the back seat rest, that A-frame, so this is super solid. This boat is really well screwed together. There's been no corners cut in the construction of this thing. If you want to take this thing offshore and give it a bit of a bashing, it's going to stand up to it. Even the hinges, like there's 3 hinges across that seat base. You can lock these catches if you want to, if you've got valuables on board. Say you're going away for a weekend or something and you want to lock the storage compartments, you can do that as well. And whenever you're sitting in these seats, they're at a nice level, so you're sitting down, you get the protection from the Helm console and the forward helm seats. The backrest comes up really high, up to your shoulders, with this handrail here, and 3 comfortable seats back here. So these suspension helm seats are a bit of a work of art in themselves, all highly polished stainless steel. You got that gas shock in underneath there. They're through bolted into the floor. They're super solid. They've got these integrated handrails around the backrests. They're nicely upholstered in that matching Silvertex, dark red with a grey pipe. And then whenever I'm sitting down, this is my eye line just over the top of the screen, so the wind's going to be deflected over the top of your head. Steering wheel's nice and close. All the controls are easy to reach. Throttle and shift lever here. Obviously hydraulic steering, so super light. You've got your Suzuki engine instruments in front of you. Key on. This will indicate the engine hours by lifting the tacho needle. So a little test function, everything lights up and goes off. Then the needle goes up to 3,700 RPM, which means there's 370 hours on the engine. Then you've got your Garmin chart plotter located centrally, so both the helmsman and the navigator can see it. You've got a Garmin VHF radio, USB power point, 12 volt display, or shows you what your battery voltage is. So that's your helm console. 2 stainless steel handrails there for that forward facing passenger. Nice little upholstered backrest. There's room to easily walk past the console on both sides. You got pressure relief valves on all the tubes. Just a really well screwed together rib. Good solid handrail on that console also. So everything you could need. Chart plotters bang up to date and perfect. So is the radio, all the controls, switch gear, and engine instrumentation is all exactly what you would want to see. I will try to get this boat on the water for a sea trial video as well, if I can, over the next couple of weeks. I'm really keen to see how this thing goes. I would say it's easily going to be good enough for 40, 45 knots with that engine on the back and that prop. And I know it's going to handle fantastically well with that deep V Humber hull. But yeah, if you're buying the boat, any sale that we do will always be subject to sea trial and a survey if you want to get an independent survey done. So we wouldn't expect anybody to buy a boat without sea trial at first. But I will make an effort to get it on the water and do a sea trial video in between times in any case. But yeah, stay tuned to the YouTube channel for that. Okay, and having a look then up forward, we've obviously checked out the seat in the front of the console, but you have another seat up in the bow area. That's going to be big enough to accommodate 2 passengers sitting facing aft. You get 2 handrails either side here as well. There's your fuel filler point there. And then up forward, we've got this nice big curved Samson post. So that's going to work as your forward cleat. And then another little flexi synthetic teak decking on this locker lid. And that's your anchor locker in there. You've got a U-bolt on the back of the D-ring. So that's going to be where you can secure your bitter end. And if you are running a line over, say, down on the trailer, you've got that extra chafe material there on the nose of the tubes. So nice area up at the foredeck. Seating, storage, mirroring arrangement, and stacks of floor space up here. Okay, in terms of covers, there's 2 covers with the boat. You can see them down there. One is the helm cover, console cover, and then there's an overall storage cover as well, a big huge one that goes right over the boat. I think it maybe ties down onto the trailer, so whenever the boat's not in use, you've got a huge big cover. But what we'll do is we'll try and pop those covers on, take some photographs. So if you check out the photo gallery on our website at the bottom of the page, you will see what the covers look like in position. But yeah, and it's all there. Like, the owner has everything neatly packaged up for us. So we got your prop bag, that's the air inflator, there's the screen covers for the Garmins that'll pop back on in a minute, straps, covers, the whole package is going with the boat. And for completeness, there's what that helm cover looks like. So really nicely tailored, perfect fit, all the button poppers around the bottom. You got that little zip in the back of it to help you get it on. If you're interested in this Humber 8-meter sports rib and you'd like to find out more about it, then please sign up for VIP access on our website at gulfstreamboatsales.com. All you have to do is pop your name and email address into the box below this video on our website at gulfstreamboatsales.com, and you can get VIP access, which is completely free. Once you've signed up, navigate back to the Humber page and you watch our full-length video tour. It'll be around about half an hour long or thereabouts. I'll go through all the storage compartments, all the lockers, run you through the dashboard, show you under the hood of the engine, and just give you a real good look at this boat. It'll hopefully help you to figure out what condition this one's in and whether it might be the right boat for you. So that's sign up for VIP access at GulfstreamBoatSales.com. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.